Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry and today I'm going to be making a low carb bubble pizza. But before I get started, if this is your first time here, you love food, you love fun, you love low carb recipes, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. All right, so I said hit the subscribe button if you like low carb recipes, because if you've been following me for a while, I've been trying to get a theme going for like every day of the week. So I have Tip for Tuesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fab 5 Friday, where we do fabulous 5-ingredient recipes and so on and so forth. So I thought for Mondays we could do a makeover Monday. So it won't always be low carb. It might be like a vegetarian dish where we do like maybe like a meatless Monday or something like that. But I thought it would be fun, and I really enjoy doing low carb. Sometimes, not all the time. I can't always stick to it. But I've been trying to kind of get back into that. I just feel so much better when I'm not eating a bunch of sugar and carbs and that sort of thing. So today we're making the low carb bubble pizza. Now you can make this pizza just regular on a regular, pizza stone or on a cookie sheet or whatever, right in the oven. I am doing this in my bubble waffle maker because it's a lot of fun. And it's really, really easy. It gives me a chance to show it to y'all. So basically what I've got here is, this is our bubble waffle pan, and I've just got it heating up on here right now. So I'm just going to flip it over, and we're going to go ahead and work on our crust. So the first thing we need is 3/4 cup of, 3/4 cup of cheese, but 1/2 cup of mozzarella, if I can get it out of the container, and 1/4 cup of cheddar. So 3/4 cup of cheese altogether. And you can use different types of cheese also. I've also got 1/2 cup of almond flour I'm adding to this, 1 egg, and then I'm also going to add a couple of cloves of garlic. And I love this garlic press because you don't have to peel the cloves. You just take the peels back out when you're done. All right, one more thing I'm going to add to this is 2 ounces of cream cheese. So I'm going to stir this together just about as well as I can. And then we're going to pop this in the microwave for just a couple of minutes until our cheese starts to melt. And then once it starts to melt, it will be a little bit easier to stir, and it'll form kind of like a dough for us. And as you can see, it just takes about 30 seconds, and then it's nice and melted, and we can give it a nice stir here. And then once this is all stirred together, as you can see, it's kind of forming like a dough here. My pan should be nice and hot. So I'm going to scoot this back towards me. And I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to unhook it. And real quick, I'm going to give this a good spray. I'm going to spray both sides. And then we're just going to take our dough, put it right down in there, and then hook this back together, squeeze it closed, and then we'll just let it cook a little bit. And then once it's about half done, we'll flip it and we'll cook it on the other side. And whenever you think it's about halfway there, you can always kind of lift it. Give it a little peek. I think it's halfway there. We'll go ahead and flip it. Then we'll let it cook on this side for a few minutes. All right, I think she's done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, pull my pan off of here. And like I said, you can always do this, on a regular pan, but I would definitely cook your crust first because it has that egg in there. So what I'm going to do is take this off of here, and I'm going to flip it onto this little pan here. And I'm just going to set those right there. They'll be fine. Look how cute that is. It looks like I missed the mark a little bit. It's missing, it's missing a corner. But pretty cool though, huh? And it smells good. It smells like cheese. So the next thing we want to do is grab some no sugar added, sugar-free spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce, marinara sauce, whatever you want to use. It just depends on what I have on hand. Usually I make my own. And then, once I get this all spread around in here, I'm going to top this with a little more cheese. And then you can put whatever toppings you like. So I really like a veggie pizza, but the kids really like pepperoni. So Usually when I make a big pizza, I do half and half. I think I'm going to do a little bit of pepperoni and a little bit of veggies on this one. So just a few slices, and then a few veggies too. So a little bit of onion and a little bit of, you gotta spread it out and make it look pretty, right? And a little bit of green pepper. All right, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven. Now I actually have this on a rock crock stone. So this is safe to go in the microwave or the oven. And I'm gonna put it in the oven because I like the bubbliness of the cheese and the way it gets. But if you're in a hurry or you just wanna make it simple, you can just put this on a plate and put it in the microwave. Again, as long as your crust is cooked, that's really all that matters. So I'm gonna pop this in here for probably 3 or 4 minutes. And my pizza is done. Doesn't it look pretty? Smells even better. I gotta tell you, it's been probably a year since I made this, so I was really excited to make it today. And look at my pizza cutter. You know when you get to the edge of the crust and the pizza cutter doesn't want to cut? That's our crust cutter. Pretty cool, right? And so I figured there's supposed to be 2 servings here. Each one has 9 carbs, but they each have 3 grams of fiber. So if you're counting net carbs, that's only 6 grams. So you can eat the entire pizza and it's only 12 grams of carbs. So that means you can have 2 of these today, even if you're like doing Atkins induction and you're still cool. You probably can't eat anything else. But anyway, it's time to give this a bite. And I like to cut this actually in like 6 pieces because I feel like I'm getting more that way. I let it cool just a little bit, so we'll see. Oh, it's still hot. My husband's sitting here this morning staring at me. He's starving. And my dog. I'll share, you guys. Anyway, if you're doing low carb, you definitely got to give this a try because it is so delicious. If anybody didn't tell you it was low carb, you would have no idea. Absolutely no idea. It is so good. So definitely give this a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.